What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 105, and I just noticed I rhymed a little bit there, and it was kind of awkward. Anyway, coming in today's episode, we are sitting at a record, I think it's a 37-game differential, 124 and 87, I want to say, is the exact record. We're coming off a double loss in the last episode, so that is a bit unfortunate. I don't really know what else to say. It was, we had some close matches last time. The first one actually was not close at all. The second one, we did fairly okay. Just came down to the fact that Scarf Chandelure just destroyed our life there at the end. So we'll see if we can turn things around today. Bringing the same team with a lot of suggestions from you guys. So we're going to see what happens here. So before we get started today, before I give you guys a little overview of the team in case you missed the last episode or whatnot, just a friendly reminder, if you haven't done so already and you'd like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that fun stuff, remember it just takes just a couple seconds to click that thumbs up button right below this video, or leave a little supportive comment, or non-supportive. It can be constructive criticism as well. I'm always open to that. Suggestions, whatever you guys want to leave in the comment section below. I always appreciate your support. It does mean a lot to me, so keep being awesome, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, the team here, we've got Choice Scarf Diggersby, which is a monster on Battle Spot. I really enjoy using it. And the specific one that I'm using is a gift from a subscriber as well, so that makes it extra special, of course. Then we've got our Mega Ampharos, which is pretty standard, just 4 special attacking moves, just an all-out attacker. Then we've got our physically defensive Weezing with a Rocky Helmet, basically to stop the Kangaskhans and Talonflames that are running around everywhere. Then we've got Assault Vest Escavalier, which apparently is a fan favorite on this channel, which I did not know, but a lot of people have been asking me to bring it back lately. Quite a few people. It's surprising, like a couple times a week I get messages on Twitter and in the comments on these videos just to bring back the Assault Vest Escavalier. So you know what? Here we go. Try it. Give it a try. Never mind, I just butchered that sentence. Then we've got our Life Orb Sceptile, 4 attacks. It's got the Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, Focus Blast, and HP Fire. So it should be able to handle Ferrothorns and Scizors fairly well, provided we don't have any prior damage in Scizor's case, because Bullet Punch is a thing. Then we've got our Focus Sash Cloyster, which is mixed, obviously, because we've got the Shell Smash. It's packing the Hydro Pump, Rock Blast, and Icicle Spear. So that is that, and we are just going to hop on the ladder here and see what happens, basically. We ran into a lot of, I don't know, I guess the typical stuff in the last episode, lots of Porygon 2s and those kinds of things. So we'll see what we run into today. Somebody from the United States, alright, fellow American. He's bringing the stuff that I see every day, basically. Gliscor, Arcanine, Tyranitar, Rotom Wash, Medicham, which is going to be Mega Medicham, obviously, and Greninja. So, nothing fancy here. Let's see, what do we want to bring? Let's see. That Medicham is going to be an issue. That Medicham is going to be a freaking issue if he brings it. What just doesn't get one-shotted by it? I guess Weezing would be the only thing, but Zen Headbutt, if he carries it... Did they typically carry the Psychic-type move? I thought they carried, like, High Jump Kick, Bullet Punch, Fake Out, and then Ice Punch. I don't know. I mean, Poison types are not very common on Battle Spot. I don't think Psychic types, just in general, the coverage isn't that good for what's typically brought to these battles. But that doesn't mean he's not carrying it, of course. So, let's see here. Diggersby does a number on his team, with the exception of that Rotom. So, I'm going to bring the Diggersby here. And, let's see. That Medicham, that is what's worrying me a little bit here. I want to bring the Sceptile because we need that for the Rotom Wash, if he brings that. And then I guess we're going to bring the Cloyster, I suppose, just because we can live a hit. Yeah, I guess. Well, no, he's got Fake Out. That's going to be an issue, too. I don't like that one bit. I guess, you know what? We're going to bring the Weezing, because we can burn it, and then that'll be just a fun time. Assuming he doesn't have a Psychic-type move. Obviously, if he's packing the Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt or whatever those things typically carry for stab, then I think we just died. But at least we'll get some Rocky Helmet damage. I don't know if that'll help us at all. We do have Scarf Diggersby, which I think might be able to one-shot it with an EQ. I don't know. I don't really know. We're just going to play this by ear here and see what happens. So there's our beautiful, gorgeous, shiny Diggersby. It is so amazing. It's one of my favorite shinies from this gen. And we see the Medicham leading things off here. I'm going to say a Fake Out is going to start things off, so I'm not even going to bother going for a U-turn. I'm going to go straight into Weezing here. I'm not going to play any games with this thing. And at least he won't be able to go for Fake Out afterwards if he does manage to kill this Weezing. Like I said, if he's packing a Psychic-type move, we're just as good as dead. There is the Mega Evolution. And shiny Mega Medicham is pretty cool. I like the blue. Have to say, I probably like the red better. But blue is cool too. No, we just go straight up for the high jump kick. Okay, he was out for blood right there, ladies and gents. And that does a butt ton of damage. He's going to take damage from the Rocky Helmet. And we're going to go straight for Willow, I think. Yeah, I really don't see any other option here but to just go for the Willow. And he may predict that. Yeah, he's going to switch out. Please don't have Flash Fire Arcanine. Wasn't thinking about that. No, he's going to go to the Gliscor. Oh, come on. Willow, you need a hit. Yes, yes. No Poison Heal for you. No shenanigans. I don't know what you were predicting there. Oh, that is good. That was just a bad play on my opponent's part, though, I think. Unless you were just predicting a Pain Split. That was not a good play. I don't know what he's going to do. And he probably doesn't carry Roost. We're in a somewhat of a good position here. Do I go for a Pain Split here just to gain a little bit more HP? I don't think that's worth it. So let's go for a Fire Blast. Deal some damage. He's going to go for the knockoff to get rid of that Rocky Helmet. Fair enough. That does absolutely no damage. Absolutely no damage whatsoever. But our Rocky Helmet is gone, which stinks. That's just pretty unfortunate, not going to lie. And Fire Blast does absolutely no damage whatsoever. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do I want to switch anything in? Not really. And I think he can probably just come in and finish me off with a high jump kick if I get hit with another attack here. I guess we really don't have much of a choice but to go for a Fire Blast. Weezing taking out a Gliscor. Can you believe that, ladies and gents? There's the Arcanine. Please be Intimidate. For the love of everything, please be Intimidate. There's the shiny Arcanine. He is Intimidate. Okay, so he's defensive, which is good to know. And Fire Blast is going to connect for some damage, but really not that much at all. Well, actually, we don't know if he's defensive. He can be Intimidate and still be an attacking set. It's just that the Flash Fire set is typically the one that's offensive. Now we can go for a Pain Split. Are you going to go for a Willow? I don't know. We're going to scout for that right now, though, and just go for that nice Pain Split. No, he's just going to go straight up for a Flare Blitz, which is not going to kill, I don't believe. Unless you're like Choice Band or something. That comes close. It brings us down to 31 HP. The Rocky Helmet would be great to still have on there. But we're going to get a nice chunk of our health back there. And we see the... Is that a Citrus Berry? That is a Citrus Berry. Okay, well, I'm going to go for Pain Split again. The only thing you can really do here is switch in the Gliscor. But then I can Fire Blast it, and I don't think you can touch me outside of Knockoff. If you want to switch in the Medicham, that isn't taking much damage, or any damage. So we'll get some nice health back from that, too. So we'll go for another Pain Split here. He's just going to go for another Flare Blitz. I don't think that will kill from there. I think it'll get close, but it's not going to kill. Now it's going to bring us down to 21 HP as he takes damage from the recoil. And where is that going to put us? We're still within a range to be killed by the next Flare Blitz, which really stinks. But I don't have any switch-ins. We just have to let Weezing go down here. Have we seen an item on this? Yeah, we saw the Citrus Berry. Okay, so we don't have to worry about him being scarfed. So we can come in with Diggersby. And we can't EQ everything, unfortunately. Because of the fact that Gliscor is around. Huh. Regardless of what we do after this, I'm trying to contemplate what the next play is going to be. But regardless of that, the play here is to go for the T-Bolt. So we're not going to live. Oh, he has. Wow, I should have went for the Pain Split again. That would have been amazing. Okay, so he's got Flare Blitz, Morning Sun, and Intimidate. That is interesting. Man, and he's going to be able to take us out here. That was a good play on my opponent's part. I was not expecting that. But we can come in with Diggersby to EQ you, and that'll be the end of that. But still. Yeah, we have to Pain Split now. Go for Morning Sun again. He's going to go for the crunch. That's not going to kill. Why did you do that? That was not a good play. Maybe predicting a switch into what on my team? I don't know what. We don't have any fire resists other than Mega Ampharos. So now we're in a position where we might survive. I don't know. I'm going to Pain Split again, predicting a Morning Sun, though. Go for the Morning Sun. Yeah, there's the Morning Sun. So we're going to get some more HP back, and it's just going to be a good time. Because that's just going to... all this is going to do is allow us to stick around a little bit longer. And you're going to have to take more recoil due to the Flare Blitz. Yeah, that brings us back up to 115. Now I'm going to go for a T-Bolt. It's unfortunate we can't burn this thing, because that would help. He's just going to continually go for Crunch. Okay, never mind. I know why he's going for Crunch. He doesn't want to get the recoil. He's just going to try to get a defense drop instead, which is fair enough. Is that a crit? I think it is. Yes, it is. A crit T-Bolt. I don't think that's going to matter much. And I still don't think we're in range where Flare Blitz will kill. So I'm going to go for another... let's see. It's so risky to switch in Sceptile. It is so risky. Or to even switch in Diggersby. This is going to be a long battle. Go for T-Bolt again. See what he wants to do. If he's just going to Morning Sun. No, he's going to go for the Crunch. Okay, fair enough. Maybe predicting me to go for the Pain Split. The mind games are real, ladies and gents. The mind games are real. This T-Bolt is not going to be enough to kill, and I actually am not positive that another one will be enough to kill. So he's free to go for a Morning Sun here. And more so than a crit, I would really like a Paralysis here. And he's going to go for the Flare Blitz. That's going to finish us both off, I think, from that range. Yeah, 59 HP, that should be the end of Wheezing. Down he goes. And that should be enough. Not enough. That should be the end of the... oh, it's not. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. What we can do is go into Sceptile to Giga Drain to kill it, I suppose. But he can very easily come in with that Medicham. And I don't like that. With that Glizzcore around, we need to be careful not to lock our Diggersby into EQ. That's what scares me. That really freaking scares me. We're gonna go into the Sceptile here. I'd rather actually have Diggersby go down than lock it into EQ with that Glizzcore around. I mean, it can't do a lot of damage to us, and it might just go down to a burn, depending on what its spread is. But... I don't know. We're just going to see how this unfolds here. See if he wants to leave this in. Okay, he doesn't have the E-Speed. So we saw Crunch, Flare Blitz, and Morning Sun. I really figured his fourth move would be the Morning Sun. Or, not the Morning Sun, the E-Speed, but we didn't see it. So I don't know. Maybe he thought that Arcanine would outspeed. I mean, they're not even remotely close as far as speed tiers. Sceptile's like base 120. Arcanine's base 95, I believe. The Glizzcore is going to come out here. That actually is the perfect scenario. I was way more scared of that Medicham coming in, because we can go for a nice Giga Drain to finish this off. Unless it's specially defensive, you're going to go down to this. And he's not even going to protect. He's just sacking it off here, basically. So down goes the Glizzcore. That's fine by me. Now we're in a position where Diggersby can come in and we can lock ourselves into an EQ and really not worry about anything. Just have not a care in the world. I guess he's not predicting or thinking about the Diggersby being Choice Scarfed. But we're definitely going to outspeed this Medicham. So you taking out this Sceptile really isn't going to do much for you. And I think the safest thing that we could do here is to just Giga Drain. I know Leaf Storm probably has a shot to kill. And EQ might be a guaranteed one-shot too, but I'm not positive. And Leaf Storm has a chance to miss, and it will miss if given the opportunity, because we're talking about me here. You guys know what my luck is like, so we're just going to go for the Giga Drain for some damage. That's really all that I care about. We do outspeed, doesn't go for any kind of fake out. Yeah, Leaf Storm definitely would have killed, but it was not worth the risk. So if he has the Fire Punch, he'll go for that, or just a high jump kick. No, he has the Ice Punch. That's probably going to be a dead Sceptile. Yeah, that is just a complete and utter one-shot. But that is fine with me. Perfectly fine with me, because if Sceptile's outspeeding, then Scarf Diggersby definitely will outspeed. Even if you get a Super Ultra Mega Crit with a Bullet Punch, if you're packing it, it's not going to matter. So that is going to be a victory for us. That'll be our first victory with this team. As Diggersby goes there, and we see the Medicham going down to the ground here in a second. That is going to bring us back up to a 38 game differential, because remember, we lost both battles in the last episode. So that brings our record up to 125 and 87. So, wait, is that correct? I don't know. It'll be correct on the screen. As always, I don't even try to remember anymore. Like, even the times where I had like a little notepad like next to my recording station just so that I could see what the actual record was and not have to try to remember it, I wrote it down wrong. So he was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. That's why it's on the screen. So we're gonna hit challenge and look for another match, battle, whatever you want to call it. Let's do music 10. Not that anyone can hear it, but we're gonna go for music 10. We have someone else from the United States here. Dustin says hi. Okay, well, hello, Dustin. He's bringing Charizard, Greninja, Jolteon, Gengar, Lucario, and Ferrothorn. So, yeah, a lot of common Pokemon here. We have the Jolteon, which is something you don't see too often. And unfortunately, that does outspeed every single thing on my team, including Choice Scarf Diggersby, I'm pretty sure, because I'm adamant. I'm not Jolly. I don't know if that would make that much of a difference, but regular Aerodactyl was outspeeding Diggersby, so Jolteon, as long as it's timid, obviously, should be outspeeding as well. Now, what has priority on this team? The Lucario does, so that could be a problem for Cloyster. I mean, the Greninja could too if it's hacking the Shadow Sneak, but not a lot of them do. So let's see, what do I want to bring to this match? That Lucario is probably physical, it's probably Mega. Well, actually, it might not be, because the Charizard is probably the most likely Mega here. So I think I actually want to lead off with the... I think I want to lead off with the Ampharos. And... actually, no. No, we're going to lead off with the Diggersby, because that should be able to outspeed and just destroy just about everything on this team except for Gengar. And the Jolteon, obviously. But Jolteon can't do much back. HP Ice is not going to kill. So we're going to pick our Ampharos also. And let's see, what is our last remaining Pokemon that I would like to choose? I kind of want to pick the Escavalier, but if he's still got that Charizard alive, that's going to be an issue. And Escavalier can't do much to that Lucario either. But it can take hits from the Jolteon, and it can take hits from the Greninja, it can take hits from the Gengar. Okay, alright, I'm sold. I'm sold. We're just going to have a problem with that Ferrothorn, I think, because I don't have the HP Fire Sceptile. We do have Focus Blast on the Ampharos, so we may have to rely on that to kill Ferrothorn if he brings it. Which he might. I mean, looking at my team kind of gets walled by Ferrothorn, to be honest. No fire types whatsoever, no fighting types. I would probably bring Ferrothorn if I was him. So we'll see here. There is the gorgeous Diggersby. We're going to see Charizard starting things off, which normally would outspeed. Are you going to predict me to have the Stone Edge? And the question is, am I going to be real and click Stone Edge? I think I am. I'm not gonna mess around, because if you're Charizard Y, you're just dead. If you're Charizard X, actually that might not be a one-shot, and EQ would be the better play. If only we had Protect, but then we wouldn't be Choice Scarf, and it's a whole big thing. I think Stone Edge is the way to go here regardless. There's the Charizard Y. So, as long as we hit this Stone Edge, that is a dead Mega Charizard Y, ladies and gents. Let's see what happens together. Fingers crossed. There's the Drought, so the sunlight is going to be harsh, it's going to be real. There's the Stone Edge, and it connects. That is a dead shiny Charizard Y. And that is one beautiful, beautiful thing for us, because Charizard Y is an absolute monster. It's just a powerhouse. So ridiculously powerful, especially with that sun up. The moves like Fire Blast and everything just deal way too much damage. Out comes the Gengar. What are you going to do? Are you going to Willow me, maybe? Are you going to go for a Sludge Bomb? I kind of want to switch into Scavalier, predicting a Sludge Bomb, but if you pack the Willow, that's going to be just not a fun time. Unless you're Focus Sash, that would make sense. Or you could... No, you're not Mega. I was about to say, you could be Mega. No, we just killed a Charizard Y like less than 30 seconds ago, and I'm already thinking of other items that can't be real. So we're going to go into the Escavalier here. If you go for the Willow, that's going to just stink. But I don't want to take all that damage on Ampharos with an incoming Sludge Bomb. So we'll see here. No, he's going to trick us. So he's going to get the Assault Vest. Oh, that stinks. Am I going to get a Focus Sash? Choice Specs? No, Choice Scarf. Okay. I don't think we will outspeed regardless. I really don't. So I'm gonna say that Knockoff is our best play here. Nope, and he has the HP fire. Great. Oh, no, he doesn't. What is that? Okay, I figured that was gonna be HP fire. And Knockoff is just a one-shot because we know he's not Focus Staff. So a Scavalier coming through for us there. What in the world was that? What is not very effective? HP Grass, maybe? I mean, that would be 4 times resisted. I don't even understand. We are locked into Knockoff, ladies and gents. So we're going to go for it here and remove whatever item this Ferrothorn is holding. We will outspeed because we're packing the Choice Scarf. That really doesn't do any damage whatsoever. We're going to take the Iron Barbs damage. That kind of stinks. And we get rid of the lefties. So he's going to set up Spikes. Okay. Spikes it is. Why are you setting up Spikes? It's 3v3. I don't really understand that play so much. Do I want to stay in and just keep spamming the Knockoff? I kind of do. But I think our best play here is to go into the... Let's see here. Do I dare go into Diggersby? If he goes for Gyro Ball in this thing, we just lose, basically. Because I don't want to keep just using Knockoff for no reason. I'm going to go into the Ampharos. That's just what it is. Why would you be packing a Ferrothorn with a Charizard? Why? Any Fire-type move, including very weak HP Fires, would definitely be able to just one-shot you. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So we see the Leech Seed. I should have predicted that. The Sunlight is going to fade, so that is a thing here. But we can go for a nice little Focus Blast, even though he's getting some HP back here. It should be obvious that I am packing something, like either Focus Blast or the HP Fire. That really... Is he going to go for Protect? Spikes, Leech Seed, Protect. Are you really going to be that person? Are you really going to be that person? We're going to see here in a second. Ampharos is Mega Evolving. We had a shot at a double victory today, ladies and gents. I like that after the double loss last time. That was not fun. Don't you dare go for Protect. Okay, he doesn't go for Protect, and we land a Focus Blast. That actually surprises me. I'm legitimately surprised about that. And he survives the Focus Blast just to get up some more spikes. Okay, well that kind of stinks, but this Ferrothorn's not going to be outspeeding anything anytime soon. So there's that. Now, the question is... that's kind of a lot of HP. That's kind of a lot of HP. What are you going to go for? Just more spikes, maybe? I don't know. I'm going for Focus Blast again, though, even if it misses. Now he's going to go for the Protect. Okay, so he's got Spikes, Leech Seed, Protect. What do you actually have to cause damage? He's going to get more Leech Seed recovery, but if he gets hit by one more Focus Blast, he's dead. That's a lame Ferrothorn set if I've ever seen one. Leech Seed, Protect, nonsense. Alright, so there's the Focus Blast. That should, without a shadow of a doubt, take out this Ferrothorn. That is going to give us a double victory today. Gonna bring us back up to that nice 39 game differential. So I'm not even gonna try to say what the record is, just look on the screen because I already messed it up earlier, I think, or I felt like I messed it up, so now my confidence level is just low. But we did get a double victory today. I'm very happy about that. This team did perform very well, although in this second battle, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about some of the plays that my opponent made, but I'm not going to judge other people based on plays just because I make some really, really silly and stupid plays sometimes. I forget just the dumbest things, like Gorgeist's name, for example. That was a derp that I made a couple of weeks ago that was disgustingly terrible. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We have one more episode with this team before we change things up. Remember, if you have any suggestions for Pokemon that you would like to see in these videos, feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can also just tweet them at me. My Twitter link is always in the description below if you want to do that. However you want to do it is fine with me. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like, rating, and a comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all the next time. But until then, game on.